this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
With no fees or minimums on checking accounts, it's no wonder the Capital One bank guy is so passionate about banking with Capital One. If he were here, he wouldn't just tell you about no fees or minimums. He'd also talk about how most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. Yep, even on weekends. It's pretty much all he talks about, in a good way. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One, N.A., member FDIC.
You see it instantly. It's Coldwater Creek, the mark of exceptional workmanship and signature touches inspired by a Mountain West heritage. Distinctive styles created from quality fabrics, silhouettes perfected with just the right drape, feel-good fits offering ease of movement, and thoughtful details to elevate your look. For a wardrobe you can count on season after season, visit coldwatercreek.com. Shop the new spring collection at 20% off $75 or more with code IHEART20.
Brought to you by the reinvented 2012 Camry. It's ready. Are you? Welcome to Stuff You Should Know from HowStuffWorks.com.
Hi, and welcome to the podcast. I'm Josh Clark. I'm a staff writer here at HowStuffWorks.com. With me, as always, is my very attractive and trusty editor, Chris Paulette. Chris, how's your goatee?
Oh, it's great. Thanks for asking.
Let's talk about antibacterial soap. You want to?
Sure, why not?
Chris, should we or should we not outlaw antibacterial soap?
Well, I don't know that we need to outlaw antibacterial soap, but we need to take a second look at whether or not we should be using it in all of our daily applications.
Why?
Well, simply put, it's not that much more effective than regular soap, and it can breed stronger bacteria.
Yeah, basically, from what I gather, from the research I did writing the article, it basically provides this environment for bacteria where the bacteria that happens to survive goes on to evolve to be resistant to the antibacterial agents, right?
Right.
Okay, so we've got this basically we're providing a staging ground for rapid evolution, and we're making our own worst enemy.
That's true. That's true because some of the drug resistant strains can actually be very, very harmful and can be fatal in some cases.
One that comes to mind is MRSA, the MRSA virus, which is a type of staph, and as Rosie O'Donnell knows, staph is no laugh. Basically, MRSA is like a super staph. It's extremely resistant to any kind of drugs, and a lot of people think that MRSA's been allowed to develop because of antibacterial drugs. Antibacterial drugs, antibacterial cleaning products, which altogether make up a term that I coined in the article, the antibacterial lifestyle. What do you know about that?
Well, there are a lot of people, as a parent of a young child, I've seen a lot of other parents who are trying to keep their kids away from germs, which is, a reasonable concern. So they buy a lot of antibacterial soaps. They buy antibacterial cleaning products. They go to the store and pick up an antibacterial basket to put their stuff in, or put their kids in the antibacterial cart.
Yeah, because
that's everywhere. Sponges, all kinds of home
products.
And they
figured out a way to put it into plastics and blankets and all sorts of things.
Countertops.
I think there's a problem with that, and that is that if you raise your child in a completely sanitized environment, they're never going to be exposed to any allergens. You can't go out and sanitize the entire world, so when your kid finally goes out to play, they're going to end up as like a bubble boy or something because they haven't been exposed to any allergens and haven't been able to form antibodies. I think there's a certain level of dirt you need to have in your house to maintain health. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, that's true. I mean, if the germs are getting stronger by being exposed to the antimicrobial, antibacterial agents, people are not getting stronger by allowing themselves to get over being exposed to these germs. Yeah. So one side is getting stronger while the other is staying in place, if you will.
Essentially, we're shooting ourselves in our own feet.
Yep. And there are other ways to deal with the problem, too. I mean, there are other products that are not necessarily antibacterial. We were talking about bleach as one. Now, it's not something you want laying around on your countertops. It can leave a residue in a lot of cases. But bleach can, maybe not all cases. But bleach can kill microbes just by lysing them, by breaching their cell walls, and they really have no defense against that.
Yeah, and this is where the term for the brand name cleaner Lysol comes from. To lyse is to basically completely obliterate a cell. So Lysol's name means obliterate cells, which I just think is super cool.
Yeah, and the reason that I brought up countertops too is I read about this countertop material that they have in development where it's not antibacterial because it's got a chemical in it. It's antibacterial because it has thousands and thousands of tiny little, points on the surface of it that when bacteria hit it, they rupture. And so it kills bacteria not through the use of some chemical, but because the surface has lots of little points that pierce the bacteria, but are harmless to your hand because you can't even feel them. Which is a scientific way around the problem.
That's excellent.
So you get the best of both worlds in that instance.
Well, I'll tell you what. After researching this article, I've completely given up using antibacterial soap. Although I suspect that the soap they use in the dispensers in the bathroom may be so. So I'll be lodging a formal complaint. Well, that's it for us. Be sure to read Should Antibacterial Soap Be Outlawed on HowStuffWorks.com.
For more on this and thousands of other topics, visit HowStuffWorks.com. Let us know what you think. Send an email to podcast@HowStuffWorks.com. Brought to you by the reinvented 2012 Camry. It's ready. Are you?
You see it instantly. It's Coldwater Creek, the mark of exceptional workmanship and signature touches inspired by a Mountain West heritage. Distinctive styles created from quality fabrics, silhouettes perfected with just the right drape, feel-good fits offering ease of movement, and thoughtful details to elevate your look. For a wardrobe you can count on season after season, visit coldwatercreek.com. Shop the new spring collection at 20% off $75 or more with code IHEART20.
Live CBS Sunday. Hollywood's biggest party is now bigger than ever.
Perfect. No notes.
The Golden Globes, with more stars, more glamour, more chaos, and more host Nikki Glazer.
We're gonna laugh at the celebrities that can take it and completely ignore the ones who can't. I'm just kidding. They're not safe either.
The Golden Globes, live CBS Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.